everybody. Well, I'm sorry I've been gone so long, but you know life happens. And you can't always do the things you would like to do when you want to do them. But I'm back now, and I hope I can answer any other questions you may have after this. But right now, I'm going to show you how to change your needle in your 4031 Brother Serger. It's pretty simple, but it could be deceptive also on how the book tells you to do it. As usual, we have a little deception in that. I don't know if you could see this very well. Let me see. Okay. Anyway, what you're going to need is this little hexagon screwdriver that comes with your kit. And what you're also going to do is turn your hand wheel. You have a little slot in your hand wheel. You'll feel it. Turn your hand wheel so that it matches with this black line on your machine. They're going to be lined up. Now, and what I also do, I also open the cover. Because I used to play basketball, and I had those basketball hands, football hands, things like that. In the Army, get into sports. And I guess it grows your hands, huh? But anyway, for those of you with smaller hands, you may not have to open your door at all. You may be able to just reach in there and change your needles. So, one thing that's deceptive though, if you see these two little eyes here, let me see if I could bring the light up a little closer for you. Okay, you'll see those two little eyes right up above the thread holder right here. You'll see those two little eyes. They're looking at you. Those are not your needle holes to change your needle with. What you're going to change your needle with, let me get my little handy dandy tweezers. You know we talked about those. And I'll move my thread over so it's not in the way. Pull it over to the side somewhere so it's not in the way. And we're going to change this left needle out. Well, it doesn't want to grab. It wants to break, probably. But we're going to change this left needle out. Now, the way you do that, you have two holes, one up above the other. The top hole is for the left needle. And you stick your little hexagon in there and you turn it. Try to hold your needle. You're going to turn to the left to release that needle. Okay? Take the needle out. I have such big hands, it's hard to work. I'm going to try not to break my thread because I don't want to have to rethread it. Isn't that lazy? But anyway, I mean, as if it's hard. It's not hard to do, but anyway. I took the needle out. It's not broken. It's not bent. So there's Max again. Always have to be in the picture. And Bruiser. And Mona. All three. But anyway. Hey. Quiet, you three. But anyway. My needle is not bent. Let me hold it with my tweezers because my hand is so big. Okay. My needle is not bent. I hope you can see my little needle here. My needle is not bent at all. But if you do run across your needle, what you want to do, if you have a bent needle, hold on just 1 second. I should have pulled out an extra one here for you. And I used the 130 705. Okay, now your needle has a flat part on the back. See that flat part? Round part on the front. Always put your flat part in the back. You're going to load it with your flat part in the back. Some of these needles come with these handy dandy little markers. Like one of my needles has a blue marking on it, so I can see when I'm loading it. I can see it better, and I know that I'm loading it from the front. But you're going to line it up, and you're going to put it back in there. Okay, go down. I may have to break this thread anyway. I sure hate to, but it's going to have to be done. Unless I can pull a little thread here, pull a little bit of extra thread to give me some working room. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Now I have my needle here. Now I'll make sure that the flat part is in the back. The round part is in the front. And you're going to stick it back up in there. I'm going to stick a new needle in there in case you broke your needle or you bent your needle or whatever. You may have to kind of tilt it a little bit to get it in there, but it's not going to hurt the machine. Just tilt it a little bit and you'll know you're in there. Now, just push it up in there. Let's see, I think I got it all the way in there. Let me make sure. Now, you take your little handy dandy tweezer in that top hole again, and you turn it in the opposite direction, in the right side. And your viewing hole, those two eyeballs looking at you, are your viewing holes for your needle. Now, if everything's correct, you should be ready to sew. Well, after you rethread your needle. But you should all remember that. If not, go back to my threading the machine, the 431, and just rethread it. I'm going to stick it back in the thread holder though, since I pulled it out. Let me see if I can wrap this back up tight again. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with anything. But I got my little needle in there and I'm ready to go. So, let's make sure my needle is right. Lift up my lever, put it under the cutter and the lever, pull my lever back down, turn it on, and let's see if it's ready to go. Alrighty, and that's how you change your needle. Changing the right needle is the same thing. Hold your right needle, and the bottom, you have one dot over the other, you use the bottom one for the right. Turn it and release it. Stick a new needle in there with the flat side on the back. And always, always run your thread. Look at your thread. See how pretty that thread is. That thread is so pretty. But anyway, see? Anyway, that was pretty fun. And if you have any questions or you have a hard time with it, let me know. I'm here to help. Hopefully nothing else gets in our way here. And we'll have some fun. Because I'm ready to start back sewing. Okay, let me know. Bye-bye. See you next time. Remember, like and subscribe. And I'll do more videos when you ask for help with something. If you need some help with something, just let me know. But hit that subscribe and that like button. We'll keep going. Have a good day. Bye.